17 walks, so getting on base, exactly what the Blue Jays were hoping for when they turned the leadoff spot over to him, and now make it 18 walks. Concussion, right?
I have no clue. He's just dizzy.
Drives the 0-2 pitch to right field, caught by Jose Guillen, and Scutaro going to move up to second base. There's some heads-up base running. So the same lead the league in team batting average, and they have scored the most runs. And a 4-pitch walk and 2 on, 1 out for Vernon Wells. Last year, spending a couple of stints on the disabled list. Chance for 2. Tien. Long throw to second. Callaspo's turn is high, but a nice save by Butler. That may have saved a run. Into right field, the Blue Jays lead 1-0. And Guillen having to deal with a slick baseball in right. So Lynn drives in his 18th of the year. That's in the top 10 in the American League. High in the air up the left field line. That's a long run for Bloomquist. Aviles out to help out and makes the catch in foul. Sliced up the right field line, but as Frank pointed out, Rios is an excellent outfielder and runs that down. So Percy gets a little help from the umpire. Challenge mode.
Well, he's trying to challenge down in the zone, but just hasn't found command of his fastball to this point.
That is a 4-pitch walk.
You got to make sure you get a pitch that you want. He did a good job coming back on Coco, but he's really struggled since then.
Tien drives it to left center field. Snyder and Wells are there. It's the rookie Snyder making the catch, so Bloomquist back to first and 2 down. This season. Deep left field. Back goes Snyder, and Jose Guillen gives the Royals the lead. The Royals come right back in the bottom of the first. 2-0. He did throw strike 1 to Guillen and Butler, but now way behind Billy, and that's his second walk of the inning. And now for Percy, it's set. And Buck strikes out. Fastball right on the outside corner. Years ago, his rookie year, and the Blue Jays beat him, but a lot of faces have changed since then. Crisp in right center field gets Barajas. 2 down in the second inning.
At some point to be able to anchor their offense in the middle of the order. Good power.
And a slicer to Tien. It's a 1-2-3 second inning for Bannister. That home run on Friday night against rookie Rick Porcello. And a 10-game hitting streak. Royals with the leadoff man on in the bottom of the second inning.
10-0 or something like that.
But pretty soon there's just going to be nothing but ribeye left. Popped up to the right side. And Rios coming up to retire Olivo. So after the leadoff. Stroked into left field. And caught by Snyder. So Coco hits it hard, but out of the inning.
Well, Scutaro is going to make you throw strikes. He's a real patient hitter, not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. So he's going to make Banny throw him strikes.
Scutaro running on the 3-2. And ball 4. Bannister has walked 4. Well,
Onion, how you guys feeling right now? All right, here we go. Finished product. Waiting for this.
How am I feeling right now? I feel like I need to go down and see Fred Bleedorn and get my platelets checked.
But one thing you watch the shoulders. If his shoulders don't go with him, and that gives him that coverage out over.
just another walk. That's 5.
And Ryan, he flied to left field, but he just missed that ball. It was up out over the plate. So Bandage really got to pitch careful right here.
And a roller to Aviles to second. And another walk. Information 816-504-4040. Martin hits it hard, but right at Hill. And the Blue Jays turn to double play. Tough luck for Tien. Chris DeReicher waving to his big fan club as Guillen is 2 for 2. And the Royals have a base runner with 2 outs. And Butler down on
with the pitch to get him out of trouble. But you know, in the course of a game, that really can't go on. He's going to have to figure out a way to get on the field, off the field, and let his offense do his thing. But you know, you can't expect both pitchers to continue to pitch like this. Sooner or later, one of them really finds the range and takes you deep in the game, and the other one uses out of the game.
And should have it. Iaspo over to Butler. And then a 2 or 3 week stretch later in the summer. John Buck hits it to Scudero on the first pitch.
So just we talked about early in the game, that's where the patience comes in as a hitter.
Alberto Iaspo, who extended his hitting streak to 10 games back in the second inning. And that's hit hard into center field. There is no such thing as an easy
head down and not let it fly off with your shoulder.
And hit to deep center field. Wells extremely shallow, and it doesn't matter. 3-run home run for Miguel Olivo. He must have hurt you. Does it feel?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Putting the ball in play with 2 strikes, and Aaron Hill throws out Coco. That's hit hard. Wells can't get it. Well, playing shallow hurt him there. Willie's going to try for 3. And he's going to have a triple. At a time. Tien, look at that. He almost took Aaron. Shallow center field. Coco calling for it. 1 down. Tien gets a nice big bounce.
How come your team is hitting so well? He said because we got 2.5 hitting coaches. You know, he being one. Oakland A's.
Good swing by Wells, but didn't get it on the fat part of the bat. And Willie Bloomquist brings it down. 86 pitches already. And Guillen deep to left field again. Just inside the foul pole for a home run. Left field. Billy drives it deep to right field. It's not the place to hit it tonight. Knocked down, and Rios makes the catch. 0 for 2. He grounded sharply to Scudero at shortstop in the 4th inning, and now on the ground to Scudero again. Two singles and a run scored. He scored on Miguel Olivo's 3-run home run in the 4th inning. And routine for Rios in right field. Banny gets him to pop up. Olivo. Now Scott Rowland with a bouncer to Tien.
So from a standpoint, and they're all different. So when you're playing all the outfield positions, first base, second base, and third base, look how much he's got to absorb. And this is not that easy. Last year, Ryan, how easy it was for him to hit the ball up the middle right field. It was almost like at will he could do it, and he really just hadn't gotten that comfortable feeling into play.
And a walk to Olivo. So Bill Murphy having his control.
2 runs or less in each of those games. That only happened 5 times last year. 5 or more walks, 2 or less runs. So far, it's happened 3 times already this year.
Aviles leaping over the. The Royals offense hasn't gone totally dead. They've been getting their share of base runners. Yesterday was a perfect example. A lot of men on base, just haven't been able consistently get the big hit. Here comes Aviles to the plate, and Rio's throw is up the line. Royals lead 7-1. And Willie Bloomquist. Tien takes a walk. Average from 176 to 300. Of course, he missed 2 weeks on the disabled list. Got a pitch in on the hands. And Hill will give way to Rios. And the inning is over. The Royals score. Held to 1 run, 1 hit in 6 innings. Aviles at shortstop. Throws out right an off day. And every 7-inning outing by your starter is like gold. And Bannister deflects that perfectly to up. The Royals have scored 7 runs, 7 unanswered runs. Scudero has walked twice, flied out, and slices it into right center field. And Mitch Meyer now in right field. Will lead off the 7th against Bill Murphy. And he hooks it to Scott Rowland over at third base. And Billy almost beat it out. Good hustle.
And the one thing that makes the catcher's job easy is when the pitcher hits the mitt. Chavez asked for the ball on the outside corner last time, and that one almost.
Dealing with the rain that hit Kansas City last night. Nice scoop by Overbay.
Don't close up, and Aaron Hill does a good job of getting his hips closed and getting back on the target.
Into right center field. Here comes Meyer making. Alex Rios walked twice, flied out against Brian Bannister. Now grounds right to Callaspo. 2 down in the 8th inning. And Coco Crisp. Chavez taking charge. Nice throw down to first base a couple of times. And now Miguel Olivo, 3-run home run in the 4th inning. On the ground to the 7-time Gold Glove winner Scott Rowland. 2 quick out the way the Pirates had hoped. They took him in front of a lot of players who made it to the big leagues, like Zach Greinke. 7-1 when there's been 15 walks.
It could easily be 7-7.
Yeah, 17-1. Hit hard. Boy, Hill makes a great play. He was screened by the umpire, and somehow
he'd be the type of player you wanted to play at that time.
Hit hard to right field, but right at Mitch Meyer. So some good fortune.
And those will work the same for him also.
99 miles an hour, and Rowland takes it into right field for a 1-out single. More pressure on Toronto and Baltimore.
Oh, definitely. And Baltimore used to be one of those perennial teams at the top when I came in.
Did a very famous ground ball in Royals history at Old Exhibition Stadium. Popped up left side. Mark Tien wants it. And the Royals take game 1 from the Blue Jays. 7-1.